What's up everybody, welcome back to another episode of Craftin with Katherine. In the previous episode, I had a poll on that video asking you guys to pick between a farm or a campground, and you guys picked campground. So today I'm going to be adding a cute little place for people to go camping, and since it's close to December, I'm also going to be adding a Christmas cabin. But before I start the speed build, let's go to the art museum. So this week we have artwork from Camila, Derby Mari, Ellie, Lewis, Madison, Raven, Natalie, Sasha, Sophia, and Venny. The art museum is starting to get a little full, and I know you guys have been wondering what I'm gonna do when it's completely filled up, but I think before I do anything, I'm gonna wait until all these top spaces are filled in, and then possibly, I think the best thing to do is instead of pushing this wall back and ruining this wall of art, I think I might just make some stairs and make a second floor below this one. If you think that's a good idea, or if you have any other ideas for what I should do to expand this place, then let me know in the comments. But now that we're done adding art, let's go make a campsite. Wait a minute, I knew something looked off. I forgot to add the rest of these blue fences that connect from here to the roof. Did anybody else notice that? Let's just fix that real quick. There we go, that's what it used to look like. Now, let's get on to the speed build. Alright guys, so here is the camp area. I've wanted to do this for the longest time. When I spawned this world and I saw this lake with this mountain, the first thing I thought of was I'm gonna put a cabin up there one day, and I finally did. So as you can see, I have 2 cabins on this side and 3 cabins on this side, and each cabin has their own little dock for boats. All the cabins are pretty much the same, except some of them are smaller than the others, so I have 3 larger cabins and 2 smaller cabins. So let me show you the small one first. You just come up these stairs, there's a little porch area, and then there's a little fireplace spot and a small lofted area. Then for the larger cabin, the front porch is just a bit bigger, and of course the inside is a bit bigger as well. Again, there's a fireplace area and a lofted area. Each cabin is gonna have some tents on the outside with a bonfire area, so I went ahead and put a little gravel stone spot around each cabin so that this could be where the bonfire goes. And since everybody is always concerned about where the bathrooms are, I decided to make 2 public bathroom areas dug into the sides of the mountains. So there's going to be one over here, and there's another one over on this side right there. Then when we go up these stairs, this is the main large cabin, which I'm going to be calling a Christmas cabin because it's basically December and we need to decorate for Christmas. Okay, so this is the cabin. Let's go on a little empty house tour. So first, on the outside, this is going to be where a bonfire goes. Then when you go up the stairs, we have a little porch, and then this is the grand entrance. I decided that I wanted to put a Christmas tree in the middle of the entrance area, so I did a double staircase. So over on the left, this is probably going to be a large living room, and on the right is going to be the kitchen and dining room. Then when we go up these stairs, this is going to be a bedroom and a bathroom, and then I'm thinking this side can be a master suite. And then of course we have a back porch area and a front porch area. There's going to be a lot of decorating in this episode, so I think I'm going to start with these smaller cabins and then do the large cabin last. Now when I was planning what I wanted the cabins to look like, I actually thought about making them rainbow, but then I kind of thought that might not look like a campground anymore, so as you can tell, I did keep with the wooden cabin theme. But then to incorporate that rainbow idea that I had, I thought it'd be fun to make the interior a specific color. So let's start by making the interior of this cabin red. Okay, so let's start by putting some fire in the fireplace. On this side, we can have a little sitting area, and then we can add a lamp in the middle. Then on this side, we can add a small kitchen, so let's add a couple counters, a sink, a refrigerator, a couple cabinets on top, a microwave, and some bar stools. Let's add a red carpet to the center, and then we can work on this upstairs area. So this is just going to be where people sleep, so I want to put 2 sets of bunk beds. So we'll have one on this side, and another set on this side. Maybe we can add another small red carpet up here, and then all we need to add is a ladder so that people can get upstairs. And then on the outside, I want to add some red banners so that everyone knows that this is the red cabin. Then if we go over here, let's make a little bonfire area, so let's place that down. And we can surround the bonfire with 4 logs. This is so cute! I want to sit by the fire. Look at me, I'm camping! Okay, now I also want to add some tents, so let's put a tent over here, and then we can add a sleeping bag to either side. Now let's work on the orange cabin, and of course, we're gonna start by adding a fire in the fireplace. Now this cabin is bigger than the other one, so that means we have some more space for furniture, so let's go ahead and add an orange couch to the middle. Then we can add some chairs on either side like this. Let's add 2 orange floor lamps, and then of course, let's add an orange carpet. Now this time for the kitchen, let's go ahead and add some counters along this wall right here. Let's swap this one out for a sink, and we'll swap this one out for a fridge. Now we can add some cabinets and a microwave. Again, because this cabin is bigger, we actually have space for a table. So I'm gonna go ahead and use these orange counters to make a little table. And then we can put some orange bar stools around each side. And now let's work on the bedroom area. So I'm gonna add 2 sets of bunk beds to either side. So we'll have one over here, one over here, one right here, and another one right here. So now we have 4 beds on this side and 4 beds on this side. Now let's just add a little carpet in the middle, and a ladder so people can get upstairs. This time we can add some orange banners. We can add an orange tent over here with some sleeping bags on either side. And of course, we need the bonfire area. We should probably also add a cooler of drinks, a lantern, and we should keep a fire extinguisher somewhere. Now let's make this cabin green. Let's add a green sofa on this side and another one on this side. And this time we can add a little carpet right here, and then we can add 2 floor lamps in the corner. Now this time for the kitchen, we can add a counter along this wall. Let's actually replace this one with a fridge, and we can put a sink over here. Then we can add a microwave and some cabinets. Instead of a table, this time I'm gonna add some counters in front of these windows with some bar stools. I think I'm gonna keep the bunk bed area the same as the last house. So we can have 2 on this side and 2 on this side. And again, let's just add a little green carpet in the middle. Now let's add some green banners to the outside of this cabin. And then we can add the bonfire area over here. So let's place down the fire and some logs to sit on. Let's put the tent over here. Then we can add a sleeping bag on this side and over on this side. And then we can add the cooler and the lantern. Now I want to make this cabin blue, so let's go ahead and add a sofa right here. Then we can add some smaller chairs on either side. Let's add 2 blue floor lamps, and then we can turn them on. And then this time I want to have the carpet centered with the fireplace. Let's put the kitchen over here this time, so we can add some counters, a sink, and a fridge. Then we can add some cabinets up top, and a microwave. Then over on this side, we can add a table with bar stools. Now let's just add a couple of bunk beds, and of course we can put a blue carpet in the middle. Now let's add our blue banners, and then we can put the campsite over here. And now the last cabin to decorate is the smaller one over here, and we're gonna make this one purple. So let's go ahead and add our fireplace. Then for the living room, we can have 2 smaller chairs over here with a lamp in the middle. Then we can put a small kitchen over on this side. We'll put the sink here, the fridge over here, and the microwave over here. Then all we need is some cabinets up top and some bar stools. Because this is the smaller cabin, we're only gonna have 2 bunk beds up here. So we have 1 and 2. Now let's just add a ladder, a fire extinguisher, and of course a small purple carpet. And now this time we're gonna set up camp over here. So let's make the bonfire area, then we can put the tent back here, and then the cooler and the lantern. Now that all the campsites are done, let's go work on the bathrooms. Okay, so here's one of the bathrooms, and the first thing I want to do is just make some kind of little entrance area. So something simple like this, and then we can just go ahead and add some bathroom signs. Now I'm just going to go ahead and replace the floors and the walls with this white wood. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and turn the lights on in here. And now on this side of the bathroom, I'm going to have showers and toilets, and over here I'm going to have sinks. Now I'm going to go ahead and wall this section off so that we can have 2 stalls. There we go. Now let's go ahead and add a shower over here. And then we can add a toilet over here with some toilet paper. For this stall, we can put the shower over here. And then the toilet and toilet paper can go on this side. Now let's just go ahead and add some doors. And some sinks. And then we can add the bathroom sign. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to this side, so let's just turn the lights on. We can add a shower over here, and a toilet over here. Now let's just add some sinks, and the boys' bathroom sign. Now let's just put a door to the entrance of each bathroom, and then we can add some water coolers so people can grab a drink. Now that this bathroom is done, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. There we go, now we have a bathroom on this side and all the way on this side over here. Now I just want to go ahead and add a boat to everybody's dock. We can put one over here, another one here, and we'll add 2 at the bigger cabin. Now that we've added the bathrooms and the boats, let's go work on the Christmas cabin. So let's just go upstairs, and let's start by decorating the inside. Okay, so I just modified the stairs a little bit so that we have a railing now, and I also added some lights to the ceiling so that we can see what we're doing. Now the first thing that I want to add is a Christmas tree right in the center of the entrance. And now let's work on the living room. So first let's add a fire right into the fireplace. Then we can add some of these cute log sofas to either side of the fireplace. Then we can add some smaller log chairs with a little table in the center with a lamp. Then maybe we can add a bear rug. We can put some fireplace tools over here. Now let's add some bookshelves by the windows. And then we can put a coat rack over by the front door. Maybe we can add some potted trees on either side of the fireplace. Then we can put some shelves by the windows and add some Christmas decorations. So we have a cute little snow globe, a nativity. Then over here we have an advent wreath and a gingerbread house. Let's add a wreath above the fireplace, and then I actually want to get rid of these trees for now and add some of these mini Christmas trees instead. I actually think it would look nice if I had a carpet under the bear carpet, so I'm just going to get rid of this real quick and then just add some of this carpet first. And now we can put the bear carpet back on top. Now for the kitchen and dining area, I'm going to start by adding a carpet. Then I'm going to add a large table and some chairs on either side. Now of course we need to add the fire. Then we can put another wreath above the fireplace. We can add some more of these cute little Christmas tree decorations. Now let's work on the kitchen. So I'm going to start by putting a sink in the middle of the window. Then we can add some counters, an oven, a dishwasher, a toaster, a microwave, a refrigerator, and then we can add some cabinets. Now let's just add a trash can over here, and we can put some soup on the stove. Now I actually want to make the table a little bit bigger, so let's get rid of these chairs on this side. Let's add some more carpet, and now we can make the table bigger. Now that the table's bigger, it's more centered with the room and with this light. That was bothering me before because this wasn't like in the middle and it just looked really weird. But now that the table's bigger, we can add some plates, and we can add some food. Now I just want to go along the bottom floor and add some Christmas lights. So we can add some above the fireplace over on this side. Then we can add some more above this fireplace. And then I'm going to add some above the windows. I also want to add some Christmas lights to the area in front of the tree. And now let's surround the tree with presents. Okay, now that the bottom floor is pretty much done, let's go work on the upstairs. So the first thing I need to do upstairs is add some walls to section off the rooms. Okay, so the walls are done. Now we have 2 rooms on this side and a master suite on this side. Let's start by decorating this room. So we can add a bed over here. Then we can add a nightstand and a little red lamp to match the bed. Across from the bed, we can add a dresser and we can add a little Santa plushie on top. Then over here we can have the bathroom, so let's put the sink in this little nook. Then we can add a toilet, some toilet paper, and a shower. Then we just need to add a door to the bathroom and a door to the bedroom, and that's pretty much it. Now for this room, let's start with the bathroom since I already have these items in my hotbar. So we have the sink, the toilet paper, and the shower. Then we can just add a door to the bathroom and a door to the bedroom. Now this time we can add a green bed with a nightstand and a green lamp. Across from the bed, let's add a dresser, and this time we can add a reindeer plushie. Now for the master suite, we're gonna add a fire to the fireplace, then we can add some chairs. The bed can go over here with some nightstands on either side. Then we can add a lamp on this nightstand and a sheep plushie on this nightstand. Now let's just add a wreath above the fireplace and then work on the bathroom. Let's go ahead and add a toilet with some toilet paper over here. Then we can add a sink, a tub, and some towels. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and add a few more details and then I'll give you a tour of the entire campground when I'm done. Alright guys, so the camp's finally done. I just added this really cute little entrance sign. But now that everything's done, let's go on a tour. Okay, so like I just said, this is the entrance to the camp. Now if you wanted to, you could walk around or you could take a boat to go to the main Christmas cabin, or you can ride your boat to any of the smaller cabins. So first we have the red cabin, and inside we have a little living room, a kitchen, a fireplace, and some bunk beds upstairs. Then outside to the left we have the bonfire and tent area. Next we have the orange cabin, and inside we have a little bit of a larger living room, a fireplace, a kitchen, a table, and some more bunk beds. Then over on the side, we have another bonfire and tent area. On this side of the lake, we have a bathroom right over here. And then on this side of the lake, there's another bathroom over here. So when you go into the bathroom, there's some water. And then in each stall, you have a shower and a toilet. Next, we have the green cabin. And as you guys already know, all these cabins are pretty much the same. So we have a living room, a kitchen, and some bunk beds, and a little campsite area. Then we have the blue cabin, and again, it just looks like this on the inside. And the blue campsite is over here. And then the last cabin is the purple one, and this one is a bit smaller, just like the red cabin, so we have a smaller living room and kitchen, and of course some bunk beds. And then again over here, we have a little campsite. Now let's go check out the Christmas cabin. So as you can see outside, I added a Christmas tree with some presents. And then when you go up these stairs, we have a little bonfire area. I added this really pretty Christmas garland along the front of the cabin, and then when you go on the porch, we have a swing on either side. Then once you go into the cabin, this is what you see. This is the main entrance with the large Christmas tree and the Christmas presents. I added Christmas lights like everywhere because I think they're really cute. On the right hand side, we have the dining table and the kitchen, and then on the left, we have the living room. Then when you go up the stairs, over on this side we have 2 bedrooms. So in here we have this one room and a bathroom. Then we have another room over here with another bathroom. There's a little balcony on the front and back side of the cabin. And then over here is the master suite. So there's a little sitting area by a fireplace, the bed is over here, and over here is the bathroom. Alright guys, well that's gonna be it for this episode. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what part of the campsite was your favorite. If you're a new viewer, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!